Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to our progression in the visual novel If My Heart Had Wings. Very exciting episode last time where the group is really getting all back together. And in the last episode, we found out that Ageha has a little sister, and she and, of course, the rest of the crew go way back in their years of interaction. And at this point, we're at the shopping district, particularly was getting a meal and stuff like that. So Anchan, in the last episode, just before we put a bookmark there, Anchan was going somewhere and Hotaru actually followed him. So now let's find out exactly what was the reason that Hotaru followed him and exactly where did they go. So with that, we're going to get this thing going. Let me just load up the segment right here. And of course, the signature move at this point is... And yes, we want to load it, so here we go. Alright, here we are back at the scene where Hotaru actually went after Anchan, and let's see what's gonna happen next. Ageha and I sat down on the bench. What's up? I replied vaguely. There is one that I thought would be okay. It's still just a candidate. She knows he's beating around the bush. I don't even know if it's a proper club or not. You're in the robot club, right? You enter contests, don't you? Do they fight? When I think of robots, I imagine them firing missiles and flying through the air. What the heck? Oh. I don't know. You say you build robots, but I don't really understand it. Why don't you do it yourself? But it was enough of your nature to punch me in the gut. Right. If I had to say, Ageha likes to do things at her own pace. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I remember. What does that have to do with anything? No, that's not why. Well, that could be one reason. Oh, you had one job. One job. You had one job. I mean, she's pretty, yes, but come on now, let's keep things in perspective here. Ageha makes a face that says that she doesn't understand as she continues her story. There are no what-ifs in a match, but the national championship slipped through their fingers. She was in the first grade?
そう。別格なのよ、あの人は。 したのあんちゃん。
Before we had realized, Anchan and Otaro had come back, but were standing a little further away while watching us.
サイダーとオレンジどっちにする？
Lemonade is best in my opinion. I'll have orange. I take the can of juice and crack it open.
いただきます。
As we enjoyed drinking the juice, Anchan watched us quietly. What is it?
いや、なんか昔に戻ったみたいだなって。お前たち二人が揃ってるとさ。
Ageha and I look at each other while drinking our juice. Then, embarrassed, we both laughed.
一人足りないけど、こういう時にいないのが麻婆らしいわね。
He's always been like that.
みんなでやったいたずらがバレても、一人だけ逃げたりね。
Look at that face. Look. I'm sorry, I just didn't expect that. But that is actually quite adorable but funny at the same time. Oh my gosh, that is good.
でも、あの後謝りながら泣いてたし。
Oh man.
ほんと、手のかかるやつだったわよね。
Ageha sighed as she said that, and Otaro and I laughed.
そんな麻婆にも今や彼女ができた。お前たちも頑張らないとな。
Maybe one day. In response to Anchan's teasing, the rest of us blush.
私はいいの。葵は知らないけど。
Hey, I'm good too. I get to stay at home. Well, since I'm the board mother now, obviously not. But hey, in the downtime, we eat some Pop-Tarts, play some video games. Wait, do I even have a gaming console in this game? I don't know.
そうなの？
I've just come back here, haven't I?
女子寮の寮母さんやって、そこのとびっきり可愛い子ともう仲良くなっちゃってるくせに。
Apparently, she does not know the story of when I first got there. Because if she had witnessed that, she would know that was not how you start off on the right foot. If she only knew the agony of when I first got there. If she only knew. Hey, don't say it like that.
ああ、あの子か。確かに可愛い子だったな。
Not you too, Anchan. I'm not sure if that's a face of suspicion or a face of jealousy. Otaro looks at me with suspicion. There's the question, the answer to my question. Otaro, it's not really like that. I'm just working as a dorm mother.
青兄ならかっこいいからすぐ彼女できちゃうよ。
You think very highly of me, but reality says otherwise. I said it's not like that. Jeez, I'm thirsty. I drink down the rest of the juice in one gulp. Agaha grinned as she looked at me, while Hotaru seemed worried.
それじゃ、俺はそろそろ行くよ。
もう帰っちゃうの？
悪いな。夕方から急ぎの仕事があるんだ。
Thanks for inviting me out today, Anchan.
いいって、俺も楽しかったから。おっと、そうだ。忘れるところだった。
Anchan came back and took some small parts from his pocket.
ほら、頼まれてたやつ。
It was the parts that Amani had requested.
そんなものを何に使うんだ？
They are parts for a glider.
グライダー？
It's a kind of measuring instrument. One of the seniors at school asked me to get it. Suddenly, Aga spoke in a loud voice.
それ天音先輩のことでしょ。だってグライダーって言ったらあの人しかいないもん。
Miss Sherlock Holmes figures it out. Yeah, that's right.
どういうこと？いつの間に知り合いになったの？
Kind of. It will take a while to explain, so I try to dodge the question. It includes some information that I don't really want to talk about for some reason.
ねえ、あーちゃん、その人、そう、あの美人の。
Oh great, now we're getting grilled. Once again, I receive a dubious stare from the Himegi sisters.
いい？ホタル。葵はね、この町を離れてる間に、ちょっとエッチになっちゃったのよ。
Someone please explain to me their definition of a pervert, because I have yet to witness that of Aoi. Now, I know they go way back, so there's probably some bits and pieces I don't know about it, but from the time that I've witnessed his behavior, I haven't seen any perversion.
そうなの？そうなの。残念ながらね。
Hey, don't fill ahead with such nonsense.
お前ら見てるとほんと和むよ。
We're over here arguing about a particular trait that I don't have, and that relaxes you? Don't just stand there laughing. Back me up, An-chan.
何？悪いことじゃないさ。何かに打ち込んだり、誰かを好きになったり。
An-chan gave me a squeeze as he put his arm around my shoulder.
早く新しいこと見つかるといいな、葵。
Speaking into my ears so that only I could hear, An-chan let go of me.
じゃあな、公共の場であんまり騒ぐなよ。
Raising one hand and waving it gently, An-chan went home. After An-chan went back, we went to the Himegi Sports to say hello to Aga's father. Then I stayed for a little while, enjoyed some tea and cakes, and it soon became evening. As I walked along the street to the dormitory, I still felt like I didn't want to go back just yet. I might go for a little stroll. It's changed a lot around here, too. Before, there was only an embankment here. We used to play here a lot, catching koi and crucian carp. But now, it had a promenade and had been made into a walking course. Well, this was just right for taking a stroll. I walked slowly while gazing quietly at the lake, dyed by the setting sun. My hometown had changed a lot in 5 years, but the important things hadn't changed at all. Finding something new is a good thing, Aoi. Finding something. As I speak quietly to myself, I look at the view on the other bank. The windmills standing on the gentle slope face the wind and slowly turn. Even so, the chef's ramen was still really tasty. Next time, I'll try the dipping noodles.
つけ麺。
Hey, it's Miss Pigtails. A little further away, someone was there. It was a petite girl. She ran her hand along the fence and, like me, was gazing at Windmill Hill on the opposite bank. Someone was there? I didn't think anyone was there, so I was talking to myself, but it seems that she heard me. Huh? You're that... The mood about her was a little different, so I didn't realize straight away, but no doubt about it, it's the girl who was at the supermarket yesterday. The girl who bought a lot of 2,980 yen per 100 grams meat to make curry. Was the curry nice?
どうして知ってるの?
Oh. Yeah, her voice sounds a bit different. I think these might be a twin sister. Don't you remember? Yesterday in the supermarket.
ああ、それは多分私じゃないわね。
Yeah, this has got to be a twin sister or something. Huh? What on earth is she talking about?
姉さんってば、ぼーっとしてるからまたナンパでもされちゃったのかしら。
Older sister?
すき焼きとお刺身だったわ。
Huh?
昨日の夕食。
Oh, I see. She's talking about what was bought at the supermarket. I guess that's what happened. There's no way you could make curry with something like that. It seems that right at the last minute she started to see sense.
じゃ、私はもう行くから。
Hmm? Sure. Totally felt like for her, talking to me was too much hassle, so she dismissively got up and left. It was a completely different feeling to when I met that girl in the supermarket. While thinking how strange it was that there would be such a complete change in a girl whose name I didn't even know, I returned to the road home. It wasn't far from the lake to the dormitory. I didn't have any time to think much before I got back. Something new. Parts that I had been given by Anchan were in my pocket. As I held them in my hand, I looked up at the clouds slowly floating across the sunset sky. These things are going to fly, aren't they? I meant the glider parts. They would become part of that white aircraft and would fly across the sky on those great big wings to the other side of the clouds. The reason why I decided to look up at the clouds impulsively like that might have been because of that girl I had just met. Forgetting about my silly fantasy, I got through the gate to the dormitory.
あった、まだよ。まだ動いちゃダメよ。
Kotori was in her wheelchair with her back bent over, slowly creeping forwards. It was almost as though she was walking on tiptoes. What are you up to this time? I was quite used to her doing strange things, but I still hadn't acquired the ability to determine instantly what it was she was doing. She gave me a long stare. A cat? There it was, laying across the stone steps, licking and grooming itself. Then on the other side, Hat was waiting. Are you trying to pincer her attack? It didn't really look like that, though. However, if they did, they might be able to.
今よ、ハット。
Interrupting my thoughts, Kotori gave the signal. Suddenly, Hat started flapping his wings and chasing the cat from behind. Surprised, the cat jumped up and ran in the opposite direction, where Kotori was waiting to catch it.
てやー。
There's no way that will work. The cat with brilliant footwork like Zinne's roulette turned around while evading Kotori and ran away. There was no way I could pronounce that word. I'm sorry, folks.
逃げられた。わっわー。
You really were trying a pincer attack.
何よ、文句ある？
Kotori realized I was looking at her and sulked quietly. What were you going to do once you caught the cat?
決まってるじゃない。撫でるのよ。
And the cat, who has no clue who you are, doesn't know what your business is with it, going to catch it, basically against its will. You mean to tell me that if you caught it, that cat probably would not try to scratch you with its claws or anything like that? It was as if she was saying, of course. But even if she caught a surprised cat as it was running away, it would go crazy and at worst scratch and cut her. Didn't I just say that? Did I not just say that? Next time, make a better strategy. For example, you could try luring it towards you with a long piece of grass.
ふんだ、考えとくわ。
She said as she earnestly wrote a memo. It looks like she always has a notebook tucked away in her wheelchair.
それより、
She points at me. This is a sign that she has a bone to pick with me.
遅い。どこほっつき歩いてたの？
Huh? I went for a walk. That's why I'm late. Her tone was like a mother scolding her child. I wonder if there was something I was supposed to have done.
夕飯の支度、手伝えって言ったのあなたでしょ？
It's still only 5 o'clock though.
知らないわよ、そんなの。いつからなんて聞いてないんだもん、こっちは。
Point taken. Sorry, if I start at about 6, I usually get it done in time.
そう。じゃあ、明日からそうするわ。
She said as she wrote another note. Do you mean that you are waiting for me? She must have gotten bored, which is why she decided to catch the cat.
そうよ。けど、待ってたのは義務を果たすため。変な勘違いしないでよね。
I don't know what sort of funny ideas you mean. Could you give me a few examples? I'll try teasing her a little.
そんなの自分で考えなさい。いいから、ほら行くわよ。私、もうお腹ペコペコなんだから。ほら、ハットもお腹空いたって。
You understand what Hat's saying? Okay, well then, it's still a little early, but shall we get started?
ねえ、今日は何？
Mapo eggplants and egg soup.
それ美味しい？
Yeah, it's great. It's my specialty.
美味しいだって。わあ。
Well, folks, this video might start to get long if I go any further than this, so we're going to put a bookmark right there. So therefore, what we will do is head over to our save. Save right there, and that's where we'll put a bookmark for now. Thank you so much again for hanging out and also for watching today. If you liked what you see, maybe if you could leave me a like, that'd be awesome. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I encourage that you subscribe to be brought up to date with more videos as they are published. And yeah, it looks like I'm going to be streaming this weekend. The streaming I'm going to be doing is for One-chan's bedroom. So that'll be Saturday at noon, which will be the Pacific time zone. So yeah, I'm going to be stream hosting for the One-chan's bedroom Discord server. And there we play just a variety of games, as it's an event that One-chan came up with called Game Night. So if you just want to spectate and just check it out on my Twitch channel, you're welcome to do that. But until next time, happy mixing, everyone.